Da, 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 time for some hiking gear stuff. All right, so here's what I got. I picked up this backpack. I did a little video for beginner stuff, but picked up this Kelty backpack for 30 bucks on Facebook Marketplace, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Haven't used it yet, but it's lighter than my other backpack, so I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going out on the trail for one night tonight because I work too daggone much and don't have much time. So, there's that. Along with what I am going with this upcoming evening, that is a little one-man bivy tent from Cabela's. I've never used a bivy tent before, and I want to give it a shot. So, we'll see how that works. Sawyer mini filter. I've had it for a couple years. Works great. I love this little thing. I'm going extremely minimalist since I'm only going for one night and just kind of doing more gear testing with the bivy tent and this guy. So this is the Climate Static 5 sleeping pad. It's inflatable. I used it one time in my hammock and did all right. So, and let's see here what else. So this little bag is actually just full of paracord. So I have a piece of 50-foot paracord so I can hang up my food to keep them from burst. My food, I'm keeping very simple. Mountain House meals. I got dinner, breakfast, and then there's a Mountain House coffee thing. Actually, coffee is on the top because that is most priority. And then I've got this little guy, the Outdoors Way. Great company, great product, very inexpensive hammock tarp, but I'm going to bring that anyway just as like an extra shelter to hang up. Toilet paper. Don't forget the toilet paper. Again, don't forget the toilet paper. I've forgotten the toilet paper. It is no good. So that's pretty much all I got here. I have this little extra survival kit. I don't think I'm going to bring it. I mean, it's just extra weight, but it's a really great little extra thing. If you're doing any kayaking or something, I suggest wearing a pair of pants with like a cargo pocket and just stick that sucker right in there. Bam, done. Fold it up, and it's got a zippy bag so it doesn't get wet in case you tip over. If you lose your backpack or anything like that, or any of your gear, you've got everything you need right in that area. I always bring these little mabber jabbers with me. They're these kind of funky rubber gear ties here. So that's that thing. All right. This big bag here. I'll just show you a little bit of what I got and what I'm going to be bringing with me. So this is kind of like cooking and random gizmos, gadgets, doodads, and all that other crap. Alright. Alive. It looks like it says alive. There we go. Alive. That is some great stuff to have with you. Little first aid kit, makeshift bandages, gauze pads, tape, Neosporin, all that crap. You never know. Blisters suck. Alright. Gloves, fire stuff, cold weather stuff. Toothbrush, because your breath is stanker. Got some steaks here. Not like eating steaks, some tarp steaks for my tarp there. Extra little canister of fuel. It's almost empty. I'm going to try and use up the fuel. Headlamp, Energizer headlamp. And my favorite, I love this thing, man. Little cooking pot. Bam. So it's 2 cooking pots in here. Here's the case to my stove. And then there is my stove. So you can see, I have kind of small hands. So it's like a very, very, very tiny item. And it just fits right in there. So that's my stove. It goes on this, screws right in. Now the nice thing about this little guy is it's got a nice little piezo starter there. Okay. If that does fail, I've got matches and you can light it with that. Fork and knife. Great little handy tool to have. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be backpacking with. If I am going on a longer trip than one night, I'm going to do another video. But honestly, if the Static 5 and the little bivy tent work out, I'm probably just going to use that. My biggest trouble has been with a hammock. It tends to have yourself in the shape of a kind of like a V, which is very uncomfortable to sleep in. So, I don't know. I always have trouble sleeping when I'm out there, so I'm just trying to find what works best. So this will just kind of be a test to see. Hope you enjoy.